And good evening, everybody. Welcome back. I am back from SHOT Show, and we are back with another episode of Fowl Territory. This is number 296. I am your cordial host, Gizzard Gary, and you are most welcome. So let's see who is out there in the audience this evening. First in is Duffer426, followed by Two Live Moo out there, and in here we got Mr. Bob Dabalina. We have Bama Dad, Roll Tide. Let's see, we have Artak and Daughters. And we have Gerald Mirror out there. And Jacob S. is out there. Dale Pogue is in the audience. And Guns and Barbecue out there and in here. So we got 13 people out there. Not a huge crowd, but hey, maybe it'll get better later. So let's see. Bama Dad says, did you go by the Frankfurt Arsenal booth? I wanted to hear more about that new turret press. No, I'm sorry, I didn't. But anyway, I know you're just itching to see who's on the panel tonight, so let's scratch that itch and let's show you who's here. So in the slot beside me is my friend from the state of Michigan. He is, of course, the fine bovine 2 Live Moo.
Hello, Gary and panel. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Utter chaos, he says.
Wow. Utter.
Utter chaos. Okay. Well, glad to have you here. So, going down to the second row, we got this guy who comes to us from the state named after a beer. It's the Keystone State. So, his screen name says Some Blind Schmuck, but he's also known as Guns and Barbecue.
That's what some people call me. Some people call me Batman.
Oh.
You there? You hear me?
Did you say Fat Man? Oh.
Yes, Fat Man. Most people call me Fat Ass, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Either way, thanks for the invite.
You bet. Thanks for being here. Want to say hi to Chris from the 740. He is out there. So, got one more panelist to introduce and then one to bring in here in a second. So, let's go ahead and say hello to my neighbor to the east and to the south from the Show Me State of Misery. He is, of course, the host of the Saturday Night Guns, Beer, and Therapy podcast, and he just came to us from the show right before this one, the Georgia Shooting Connection. Let's say hello to Hillbilly Up.
Hey, everybody. Good to see y'all. What a great panel and great subject out there already going on.
Yeah, we got Sam of Anarchy 92 out there. We also have Defense Dad just jumped in. So, yeah, we got some people out there. And one more panelist who just joined us. Of course, he is the host of what the hell's the name of the program? This Week Unloaded or something like that.
Yeah, something like
this
that.
Sunday Unloaded or on the
Get on
Unloaded
it.
Media channel. And he, of course,
That show still exists.
he comes to us from a valley in West Virginia. He, of course, is Rich White.
Hello. I would have been in here sooner, but the kids were over here eating dinner after we helped them move all day. So.
Oh, well, heck of a deal. All right.
So let me get this straight. You help them move all day, and then they go back to your house and eat?
Well, we ordered a bunch of pizza.
Oh, okay. I was going to say,
Well,
like, they should have been cooking you dinner.
Nobody had time to be cooking dinner barbecue.
Understandable. I was just saying, like, if anybody cooked dinner, it should have been them.
Yeah.
If you were helping them move.
Yeah, no, we just ordered a bunch of pizza and stuff like that.
I want to say hi to Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy out there in the audience. And all of a sudden, we have 18 people in this show. Remind you, we do have a giveaway halfway through the show at the top of the next hour, and the hashtag to enter that is #FT296. Just like the show, Fowl Territory 296.
Sorry, there's no need to enter.
What?
Gizzard already told me that I'm winning tonight, so it's already rigged.
I said you were a wiener, not a winner. There's a difference.
Oh, crap. Biggest
You
wiener
could
you
be
ever
both.
seen.
You could be both. You
You
know.
gotta read the fine print.
So, Obi is ill. He won't be.
Oh, no.
I do believe Snob has a ball game he's at, and I don't know when he gets in. So, it's Sarge. I don't know. He may be working. So, anyway, we're going to do it with one hen. We can do this with one hen. We have Rimfire Range Relaxation out there. Welcome. Also have Alex Parlin out there. All right. People getting their hashtags out there for the giveaway. And of course, that giveaway is sponsored by our good friends at Aegis Gun Care. Just like the logo on my hat, folks. We have out there in the audience Gun Websites has joined us. Now, G-Webs was out there with me at SHOT Show. I was hoping to have a little bit of a post-SHOT Show discussion, but apparently I'm the only one on a panel that went to SHOT Show. So,
Yeah.
I guess I could answer your questions if you have any. We have Fuku YT out there.
I watch a lot of videos from SHOT Show. I'm pretty knowledgeable.
Here's the thing, right? We just did that on Wednesday night. So if these guys want to know what you saw at SHOT, shouldn't they have to subscribe, become a member, and then they can watch the Wednesday program?
Well, a number of them did. We got R4 Mississippi Thunder out there. We also have Mr. Chocolate himself, Mr. Knives is out there. Chocolate. Also, we have Justin Grimm. Wants to know, after he's unloaded, does that mean he's been unburdened by what has been? I do believe so.
Yeah. It fluctuates.
Whole new set of burdens, probably.
Yeah.
They rotate in. Whoa. Just lost somebody. Barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, they must have shut off the interwebs out there in that part of Pennsylvania. I don't know. But, yeah, got back from SHOT Show. Actually, I got back in time to do Hillbilly Show last Saturday, so I've been back almost a full week now. So it was late Saturday afternoon when I got home. So,
G-Web should have got home just in time to get the knife he won on Christmas Eve.
I didn't do a lot of long-form content. In fact, I think the last of it got released today, but I do have a number of shorts which will be coming out. So look for that. But it was a good SHOT Show for me. I talked with a number of knife companies, and it's looking fairly promising that I'll be working with CRKT soon. They basically handed me their catalog and say, let us know what you want to review and we'll send it to you.
Nice.
So that's where I've been wanting to get in with CRKT for a long time. Possibly, maybe even I spoke with Boker. That's a possibility. So we'll see. I'm waiting for a lot of people to get back with me, but we'll find out. G-Web says, I got 2 knives in the mail this week. Thanks, Rich White and Hillbilly Up. Wow.
You're welcome, G-Webs.
Cool
Yeah,
deal.
buddy. You're welcome.
Cool deal. Well, I got some free knives in the mail too this last week, but I got to review them. And they are from O Knife, believe it or not. If you've ever heard of O Light, well, they make knives also. So
I've heard some good things about their knives.
These are utility knives. They look really good. They actually, well, I won't ruin it too much by telling you too much about them. I've got 3 different colors of the same knife, and they're pretty neat. And then I've got this little nut driver tool here. So looking forward to that. Also got 2 knives from Kaiser this last week while I was gone. I had a whole bunch of packages waiting for me when I got home. I'm glad nobody ran off with them because they were out in front of my apartment door. Let's go ahead and add barbecue back in here. He decided to come back and talk with us more. So
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing wrestling coach BS.
So you're wrestling while you're on the show?
That'd be way more fun than.
Now, the real question is, are you wrestling Jonathan Coachman?
No, that'd be way more fun too.
The coach wrestling the coach.
Right? And say, no, friggin', we've got our futures tournament, which is for all the first and second year wrestlers for our area tomorrow. But one of our wrestlers' mother apparently went out of town and took all of his shit with her. So now we're trying to. Oh yeah, it's fucking wonderful. So now we're trying to come up with everything. So while I was in another app trying to figure all that out, it booted me.
No, we'll forgive you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Tomorrow, since I was around for my birthday last week, but my daughter had to work and everything else, and it was midweek, and we didn't get a chance. Actually, when my granddaughter was being born, we didn't even really have a chance to have Christmas. So my daughter decided to put off everything until we all got home from our vacations. And then this weekend, we're having our makeup Christmas / dad's birthday party. So I'm getting the brisket that I didn't get for Christmas. And I'm basically going to be pampered at my daughter's house tomorrow and get to play with my grandbaby. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Pampered, huh? You gonna get cucumbers on your eyeballs?
Maybe.
Nice.
But I haven't seen the kids since week before I left for SHOT Show, which would have been, looking at my calendar, when did I leave for SHOT Show? Okay, so the last time I saw them would have been the 11th of January. So been about 3 weeks. So I'm sure that kiddo has grown. So looking forward to that anyway. So did anybody I know we had a couple of makeup shows while I was gone. Pat in the Bunker stepped in and did a couple makeup shows. And he's not in here but I do thank him for doing that. So you guys would have some late night Friday entertainment, because that's what it's all about, start of the weekend and all that stuff. So let's see. I lost track of what I was going to say. Guess it wasn't important. But oh, well, looky there. It's Mini Moo. Can't hear you though.
Hello.
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 Why would you mute Mini Moo Moo?
It was already on mute.
That's definitely an upgrade. But
Mini Moo, check this out. If you prefer Mini Moo over Moo, put a 1 out in the chat. If you want to see Mini Moo back into a mail truck again, put a 2 out in the chat.
oh, good thing-
Off.
oh, there you go. Want to say hi to Ron Wayne? He's out there. Dale Pogue with the 1 out there. Yeah,
Yeah, there. That's right. I got 1-1.
I'll give you 1. What the heck?
Yes. 1 and 2. Come on.
Yeah, there should have been a 3 for all of the above.
Yeah, that should have been.
She just got home from work.
And we've got Honcho Fett out there in the audience. He put a 3 out there. Wow, so did Rich. That's kind of sus.
You know darn well that he is not me and I am not him. So how suspect is it?
You are who?
I'm me. He's him.
Who's him?
He is.
Okie doke.
Gary is completely confused right now.
Just a little bit. Let's see. Honcho says, he is not I, and they are not them. All right. Take your pronouns elsewhere. Thank you very much. This is a whole new world now.
Well, no, because Trump changed it back to male and female.
So, I take it some of you guys have watched some SHOT Show videos. What's the coolest thing you saw? How about you, Moo? See anything cool?
Can you repeat that?
Did you see anything cool in SHOT Show videos? I presumed you watched something besides mine because you know I don't have anything cool.
Well, I watched a lot of your knife videos that you had from SHOT Show. I like those. As far as
I did have some
firearms,
range videos too. I did shoot a few guns at the range.
you did.
I shot that Kel-Tec 5.7.
Yeah, I
Pistol.
saw that.
That's pretty cool. Shot a lever action for the first time ever.
Yeah, that suppressed lever action.
Suppressed Henry. Yeah. 223.
That was pretty damn cool.
Oh, that was sweet. If, give me the best one to shoot, for my first time.
Yeah,
Of course, now I want one and I can't afford one. So.
I seen Snob shoot that Spore. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty miserable day.
Dude, it was so windy, it looked like.
Windy and cold.
Yeah, everybody.
We were wearing gloves around, and we
up and
essentially would
everything?
just take our gloves off to shoot, and then we put them right back on. So
Yeah.
it was pretty miserable. So, we were trying to stay warm, and every once in a while if you ventured up to a booth, well, you were facing right into the wind. So you got up there and got done as fast as you could. Then you got the heck out of there and got back down the other side of the hill.
Yeah, I noticed some people had like 3 shots in their magazine, and some others had like 5 or 6.
I think it depends on who you are.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because I think when I shot that 5.7, I think they only put, was it 4 rounds in?
Okay.
They didn't use the stripper clip to load it. You can just load them 1 round at a time from the top.
Oh, yeah?
Just drop them in that way. But I didn't have any problem with that little Kel-Tec. It actually shot pretty flat, and recoil wasn't bad at all. Of course, it's 5.7, so it's not going to be real bad.
What you're saying is range day for SHOT was not as generous on ammo as range day at Goals is.
No. Mr. Bub says, talking to Hillbilly, 1 equals Mini Moo, 2 equals Mini Moo hitting a mail truck, 1 and 2 is Mini Moo on cam and hitting a mail truck, and 3 is Mama Moo. Oh, okay.
You'll never live that down.
I know.
Yeah,
It was
but
great
to hear Moo tell it, Mom Moo being on here could get Gary in trouble because
Uh-oh.
certain times of day she likes to be in certain forms of dress that wouldn't be appropriate for YouTube. This is coming from Moo, by the way. He has told us this numerous times about your mother, by the way.
Oh, God.
Well,
Well, that's the way to just like try and scare off any move. Way to go, Rich. Like, just make shit awkward.
We've met Moo's wife, or at least this woman who's pretending to be Moo's wife anyway.
The actress alone.
No. I'm thinking, can't be. I
can't rent her every weekend.
She is far too nice.
And you're telling me I was making it awkward.
So, Defense Dad's asking a question. Are y'all devastated to hear today that Demo Ranch is retiring from YouTube? I heard that a couple days ago, actually.
Yeah, I watched his video talking about it. I'm not devastated.
I don't really subscribe to him. I had no idea.
He's worth about $5 million. He really doesn't need any more income. But. My first question I asked, and maybe this is probably inappropriate, was, is he going through a divorce or what, or about to?
Well, if he's going through a divorce, though, he'd have to do more videos to pay for the divorce.
Yeah,
maybe.
It may have been the wife said, you're retiring from YouTube or we're getting a divorce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes guys will do what their woman tells them to.
But then again, if he's going through a divorce, why would he have to do more videos to pay for it? Say, if you want to lower that income, so you're not paying as much alimony or anything like that.
Well, like, I do watch his Demolition Ranch some. He has some cool new guns, like gun companies on there and stuff. But the main thing I watch from him is his B channel is Off the Ranch. I like that. I like that channel. Yeah, so I'll be honest. I like watching that one.
Well, Huncho says never seen no Demo Ranch on Fowl territory, so no, he's not going to lower himself enough to be on Fowl territory. We'll have to do with the personalities we have, like Two Live Moo and Hillbilly Up. We've got the mid tier.
Yeah. Mid tier is really pushing it.
Where the hell do Rich and I fall?
Don't know.
You're on the bottom row, so. Let's see. Jacob S. says, speaking of him, did you hear he's planning to quit YouTube? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. I'm not really surprised. I'm surprised he's put that ranch up for sale.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's an anti-Trumper. He's leaving the country.
What?
Probably moving into town. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Abby Finnegan is out there. We're up to 22 people out there in this mess we call a chat. Heck of a deal. Country Rimfire is out there. Country Rimfire Plus. That's better than the original Country Rimfire.
That's an added bonus.
Mm-hmm. So G-Wedge says there are real people on YouTube and there are people using YouTube to make money. They usually don't mix. That's true. Misty Mrs. Wayne is out there. She said, Gizzard, that tattoo didn't come off till yesterday.
Oh, man.
Just in time for you to put freshman on Monday. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, those things were definitely worth the money. That's worth price of admission to Ron Wayne's channel right there. Just to see Misty with the tattoo that she swore she'd never do.
Man, having it on her face would have been priceless though, since it wouldn't
Well,
have come off.
There's next week. I want to know whether she had to go to the store with that on there and whether her friends saw her with that on her hand and stuff like it. That would have been fun.
At least it's winter. She could have wore gloves. It would have been a lot funnier in the summertime when it's hotter than crap and she's walking around with gloves on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Artax says demo is a trust fund, baby. Misty says they are not normal bubblegum tattoos. Abby wanted to know on Country Rimfire, does the plus mean it's a premium subscription? I don't know. Don't know anything about that. Let's see. Misty says, listen, there's no way one of those are going on my face. Well, a few weeks ago, I heard there's no way I'm going to wear a tattoo on me anywhere. We made that happen. We got you the t-shirts. We got you the socks. It's just a matter of time before we figure something else out. Like,
hold on. She said she wanted to put one on her face. What about on her neck?
Oh. Maybe we want to see that. Let's talk about that. Honcho Fett says, oh, yeah, happy belated birthday, Gizzard Gary. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday,
I did turn the big 65 this week on Wednesday. Yeah, I am officially a senior citizen now. So,
and you can retire.
Welcome to seniors chat. No, I can't retire till 67. Officially. Although I'm on Medicare now, but yeah, officially my retirement age was 67, but I retired 5 years early. Don't tell anybody.
Son of a bitch. Oh, was I on mute?
Yeah. Well, you retired last year,
moved.
You just went back to work.
Oh, I took a hiatus. It was a good mental break, or else I'd go on a 3-state killing spree or something.
Well, I heard it was because of your kids running in wrecking cars and stuff.
That was years ago.
No.
If you go on one of those sprees, don't go joining up with a bunch of guys saying they want to kill the governor.
Okay, just like health insurance people.
Oh,
yeah, but leave the state immediately afterwards.
So Misty said, listen, it hurt on my hand. I ain't putting it anywhere else. You got another hand.
How does a temporary tattoo hurt?
I don't, because she's scrubbing on it all week trying to get it off. That's how.
It hurts your
soul.
Then
that's so user error is what you're saying.
Yeah, you just got to learn to live with it, roll with it, embrace the difference. You've got this I Heart Mini Wayne on your hand, go with it, go in and hug that thing, go 100% in on it. Abigail says, I took a couple-day break from social media. It was actually pretty nice.
Not a bad idea.
Justin says, is the ghost of Minnie still on your hand, Misty? Misty says, it was not just like ink, it was oil-based. It's something, it wasn't a regular kind.
Meant to last, man. Sticker Mule puts out some good stuff.
That's so it's waterproof, so like if you're going to a water park or something, it doesn't come off.
Well, they were supposed to last for several days. That's kind of the way they advertised them. I'd never bought any before, but I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, but the ones that you got in like Bazooka or a box of Cracker Jack, those were meant to be washed off with water. They were water soluble, so a little sip of water come right off. The ones that Gary sent you, they're not that kind. They're oil based, so that you can wash your hands and it doesn't damage it.
Well, really, just the ones you buy, like at Dollar General or Walmart, they still last for days. You can't scrub them off after they've been on there for a few hours, because evidently there's a new rule at my house that set by my daughter. When the grandkids are over here, they can't do any face tattoos because they don't come off by the weekend. They go to school with a face tattoo. So,
Oh, he covered up with makeup. We do have Chicago Mike the Shooter, who
Hey, Mike.
attended his first SHOT Show this last year. I did not run into him, but I did have some friends who did, so he was there. Hope he enjoyed himself.
As long as the face tattoo is a teardrop, like what's the issue, Hillbilly?
We have
Well-
Denny's plant-based journey out there. All of a sudden, we got 27 people in
Hey,
here.
Denny.
Wow. Abby says, "Get him the Mike Tyson face tattoo." There you go.
Oh, God. I don't get the point of getting tattoos on your face. I really don't.
Well, when it's up to the young grandkids, it's kind of my choice. It's like, hey, let's put this on your face so everybody can see it. And I didn't know they were going to last that long. So,
That's-
I got in trouble.
Oh, fake tattoos, one thing. I'm talking about the guys that like these rappers and stuff running around with their whole face looks like Picasso or something.
Yeah, neck completely covered all the way
Uh-huh.
around. And I think how much it had to hurt just getting all that done.
I think about how much it had to freaking cost.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it cost an arm and leg.
I don't know. Have you seen some of that stuff on their face? Like it's not done well. I don't think it costs much.
I'm more like that's a commitment to the rest of your career life.
Abby
You want to
says,
call
"Oh,
it a career?
you're going to be below my neckline." We got Weston out there, 28 in the audience, and still growing. Hopefully, we are. And I put in my community tab earlier. We are now live on YouTube, Facebook, and X. We traded Rumble for Facebook. So
Holy shit!
we have guy that comments is out there. Complete Tom Fallery. I like that. Also have Ozzy Osbourne barking at the moon.
Hey.
No way. Bark.
Hey,
Bark and
get
bark.
31 people in here. And we don't even have Snob.
Maybe
That's
that's
why.
why.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
You owe me a Coke, Moo.
Okay. It's in the mail.
Okay.
But we had, I'd say, fairly decent attendance at SHOT Show. I think they said total of around 54,000 attendees, which is pretty much on par with the last few years. So, with the We Nice Civivi booth had a lot more people staffing it than in past years. Normally it's like 3 people, and this year it was like almost 10 people. So they must want more salespeople in there to help them show off stuff to the public. So they had a lot of traffic through there too. A lot of knife people out there. Trying to think if I saw anybody famous besides, of course, Snob and Obi and Sarge, but I did run into I don't know if all of you know him or not, but Christian Grest.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kristen's awesome, dude.
He tracked me down and wanted to say hi and took a selfie with me and posted it on Instagram. So
Did you run into Melissa Backwoods?
I wanted to, and she was there. I missed her.
She was there. I've seen several of her things.
I know. And Jared Neve was there too. Also, I didn't see him.
Oh, Neves Knives?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, did you see where Graham Thumb photobombed Moondog in that video?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was hilarious.
Chicago Mike says, I ran into Snob and Obi. Weston says, thinks you spent a lot of time at the Boker booth. Well, I was in the Boker booth for about 15 minutes because when I got done with Ben Peterson, if those of you who saw my Ben Peterson interview, and we were talking about the Yonder, and he asked me, he says, well, have you met Zach? And I said, no. I said, I'd like to, but I never have had a chance to meet him. And he said, well, he's here. He's over at the Boker booth right now. I said, oh, yeah? He said, yeah, he's working for them now, which I didn't know. So I walked over there because it really wasn't that far. And sure enough, he was there. So I got to talk with him for a little bit and shake his hand. And he is actually he's working in marketing for Boker now. He said he'd only been there 2 days. So yeah, Zach has a new job in the knife industry now. So Weston says, oh yeah, Zach is working with Boker. I think he's in Denver now. Okay, well, cool. Got Garage Guy 879 is out there.
Hey, buddy.
But yeah, I would have loved to have met Melissa. Although she's probably a head taller than me. But I saw a video of her at the Civivi booth, and she was basically on her knees where her head was level with the knives. It's like, damn, that's got to be pretty tall.
That took a turn that I was not expecting.
I wasn't there.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I've watched a lot of her knife videos. She does
The
good
links-
stuff.
The link you go to get sponsored.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's got a big following on social media. I'm pretty sure she gets all the knives for review. Oh, she gets stuff from the big boys like, Benchmade and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm just small potatoes, but that's okay. A guy that comments says, now we know where the saying the bee's knees comes from. Yeah, that's probably it. Probably it.
Wax on.
Moo putting my link out there for the Ben Peterson interview. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a great interview, man. You guys got to check that out.
Well, thanks. That was just a lot of fun. And it's like I was telling Moo in the pre-chat, that kind of fell in my lap. I was in talking to the gals at We Knife, and they asked if I knew Ben. I said, yeah, I talked to him last year. And she said, would you like to do a video with him? I said, sure, I would. I said, is that something you can arrange? She said, sure. She went and talked to him. She said, well, come back around noon. And so, yeah, he sat down. We kind of went through what we were going to talk about. And then we just basically had about a 10-minute sit-down conversation about some of his knives. He's a knife designer, by the way, in case you're not familiar with him. And I have 3 of his knives. So just kind of talked about that. We had fun. If you're not a knife nerd, you might not understand. Yeah, I was doing some major fanboying in that video. So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a cool guy, man. And
He's very cool.
You can just tell that he is into it. You know what I mean? So,
well,
yeah.
He used to be, years ago, he was a personality on Blade HQ's YouTube channel. He used to do a weekly show. It was called Knife Banter. Him and Zach did. That's basically his claim to fame, is he was just a guy who, put new knives on the table and stuff like that. And he went from doing that for a few years to actually taking a turn at trying to design his own knife. And he had this sketch for years. He had made it years and years ago. He went to Civivi to see if they could make something out of it. It ended up being the banter. And the banter, the baby banter, all that stuff's been very successful. Then he did the Cindy last year. And then the story goes on the Yonder. Ben told me the story that he was on vacation in Utah with Zach at a mountain cabin. And he'd been after Zach to design a knife, and Zach said, I'm not a knife designer, blah, blah, blah. So finally, he said, I locked him in a room, and I told him he couldn't come out of there until he designed a knife. So he sketched this on a piece of paper. He said, we gave it to Savivi, and that became the Yonder. So he said, it's not my knife, but I like to feel like I had a little bit of something to do with it. So, and the two are very good friends. So, and then I got to meet them both in the same day, which was just icing on the cake. So, yeah, that day was pretty much gravy for me. As a knife nerd, yeah. Guy that comments says he's so cool that Cool Whip sponsors him. Now, that would be cool. G-Webs wants to know who designed the Elementum. I believe that was an in-house design from Savivi.
I don't know him.
Cool Whip.
Is it Ron in-house or Joe in-house?
Ted, I believe.
It was Roadhouse.
Not all of their knives are done by designers, only a few. Now, if you get into the Wee knife line, a good portion of them are, because those are some high dollar knives.
Super chat.
We got a super chat right here from Denny's Plant-Based Journey. He said, did someone say gravy? Keep up the good work, guys. So it's been so long since I got a super chat. I had to think of where my chicken was. So we got him anyway. So there you go. Thank you, Denny, very much. Appreciate that. Leave that on the screen for a while. Abby says, Ted, but no Bill. Yeah, they might hire Bill down the road. So
I like gravy. Sausage gravy.
But no, I did have some good talks. Like I say, I had some good results from talking with CRKT. And I went by Spyderco, but that was one of those. They kind of looked down their nose at me like, who are you? And they told me I could come back in the afternoon when the rep was there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I will. Sometimes you just know by the way they look at you.
Yeah. The 1 year Great American Outdoor Show, I got almost a similar kind of treatment from Smith & Wesson. I have a media badge on. And like, we don't know if you're media or not. You need to email our media contact at this. I was like, okay. Because they didn't want to do a video.
I went to Spyderco and I said, I'd like to do a new products video with you if you'd be willing to do that to promote your products. And the gal kind of looked at me sternly and she said, we only have 2 people that are allowed to appear on camera, and neither of them are here right now. Not, would you like to come back later, or can I take your name and have them get back with you? It's like, basically.
I would have said, now I know why you're not one of those people that can appear on camera. Good job for the company.
Maybe she liked too much gravy.
Maybe. So we got Weston now.
Away memberships, man.
Weston just gifted a Gizzard Gary membership, and it looks like Ozzy got it.
Woohoo!
Well, how about that?
There you go.
Congratulations, Ozzy. Thank you, Weston. And looks like he just gifted another.
Yeah, he did.
We'll see who picks that up.
Just make sure you don't go to the members only chat.
Country Rimfire has been gifted a membership.
Plus.
Country Rimfire Plus, excuse me. Yes. Has been gifted a channel membership. So remember, you people that are gifted a channel membership, you can participate for the next month in the members only chats.
Man, that just diluted my chances of winning a good knife.
That's on Wednesday. That's on Wednesday nights at 8:00 Central every week. So if you guys want to stop in on those, you're now eligible. And I give away a knife every week on my Wednesday night chats.
Yeah. Guy that comments had a question back a little bit about the knife sharpening. Yeah, there you go.
How much of a pain would it be to sharpen a 3-sided knife or technically no longer a knife or a dagger, but a spear.
Oh, those things.
Gotta know what you're
As long
doing.
as it takes.
Yeah. You got to know. You got to, basically, you're going to be doing that by hand. You're not going to use a blade sharpener per se. You're going to be using a steel or a stone in your hand to do that, because you got the sharpeners are not going to have the right proper angle. You might be able to do it with a properly equipped belt sander where you change the belts when you're wanting to do for each side, to do it 3 times, because you want to, if you're going to use a belt sander, you want to use a fine sandpaper, then an even finer sandpaper, then a leather wheel or a leather strap on the belt sander, which means you do one side, the other side, change the belt, then go back and do each side again on the next one, and then change it to the last one, and you get the idea. Now you got
All questions are answered by Richipedia. If you got the question, Richipedia has the answer.
yeah, I'm not done, hillbilly.
Oh, you're not.
Whoa.
I'm trying to promote you, bro.
I know, I'm joking, but where was I?
I don't know.
Oh, there were multiple different.
You were
kinds
at leather strap-on.
Something like that.
Anyway, there are multiple different knives that had 3 blades. Most that you're going to see for sale around here are either going to be a 3-sided bayonet or a copy of a World War I trench knife.
That's a heck of a deal. The Weston says hashtag Richipedia. There we go. Does that mean we have to donate to him once a year?
Sorry.
Now? He's going to beg for money every year.
Yeah, you have to pay to get the full subscription.
Hey, hate to bother you, but we are completely supported by viewers.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
help us.
we're
to
the real
continue our-
PBS, folks.
So, what am I missing in the private chat? Oh, really?
Me.
So we got a member anniversary out there from 2 Live Moo, 27 months. Thank you very much.
That's
Also,
actually inaccurate.
Captain Codebook, who I haven't seen in quite a while. Welcome back with a happy birthday, Gizzard Gary. Thank you very much.
One quick
Abigail with hashtag abolish ATF.
Yeah, I forgot when going through that, because what I wanted to say, the hillbilly made me forget. The triple bladed or tri-corner blade is banned since World War I on the battlefield by the Geneva Conventions because of the wound they create.
That's a heck of a deal. You know what else is a heck of a deal, though? Did you know that Gear Websites is your source for every second matters? Gun channels, gear, ammo ID, and more. They have patches, stickers, and other items, and every Friday is Free Patch Friday when you buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com. But hey, don't take my word for it. As soon as I find the little video I have here, I'll let G-Webs tell you all about it.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
And with that, I do believe we haven't heard from this little guy in quite a while. But every once in a while, he slithers in here and sings for us. Can you figure out who's going to come in? Could it be? Could it be?
Lizard Larry's got something for you, Lizard Larry. Gonna give it to you, Lizard Larry. Gonna give it to you. Large prostate won't slow him down, chasing grandmas all over town. Got a sidekick named George the cat. Lizard Larry's got something for you. Lizard Larry, gonna give it to you. Lizard Larry, gonna give it to you.
All right, so it is time for the Fowl Territory prize giveaway, and it is sponsored by the good folks at Aegis Gun Care. Tonight, a viewer selected using the StreamYard giveaway tool will receive a swag package including an Aegis cleaner and lubricant combo kit. And to enter, you're going to type
Wow.
# FT296 in the chat. The winner must be present when the drawing takes place. So, let's find out what all kind of cool stuff I've got to give away as far as swag goes. So, Captain Codebook says Grammy material there. Oh, yeah. That Foss, he is talented, I tell you what. So, we're going to start off with the official Gizzard Gary channel sticker. It is as big as my head, almost. Okay. And then, of course, we have the Fowl Territory thumbnail sticker to remind you of this silly show every time you look at the silly sticker. So, we have this to feed your firearm, Aguila ammunition. Good stuff. Now, this is even cooler. This is a sticker from WeKnife.com and Civivi.com. Kind of got a dragon or something on there with a knife. Pretty cool. Pretty cool sticker. And we have this kind of a reflective sticker from SAR USA. And then we have this company that is known for true American manufacturing. That is, of course, Live Free Armory. And I know Obi isn't here, but if he was, he'd love this. The official Haterade. It's got his picture right on the label. So you know it's good stuff.
I'll win one day.
I think this one is Disillusionment or something like that, but you'll love the flavor. I want to say hi to 2A for USA out there. Good evening. The name I don't see too much. Now from DM Foss, we have the Hell No Kitty sticker. Everybody's going to want that. And, of course, the Papa Smurf sticker. May or may not be a copyright infringement. I don't know. Now, George Cortez is out there, by the way. But this is a good company. I saw at SHOT Show, visited with them quite a bit. Excess Sights also had a video with them. They, of course, have the fastest sights in any light or no light at all. Yeah.
We don't need no sticking light.
And since they gave me some more stickers, here's a second bigger sticker from Live Free Armory. It's even cooler.
That one almost covers your face.
Almost. Then I dug this out of the archives. We have this from Smith & Wesson, Empowering Americans. And then we have a magnet here from this guy called Hillbilly Up. Magnet says, make someone's day better. And that's an actual picture of Hillbilly with this jug and everything there.
Yeah,
Nice
that'll
job.
make a good pirate eye patch.
I think so. It would. We got this sticker from Artak and Daughters Gun and Gear Review. Then, last but not least, on the stickers, we have this big sticker from IWI, Israel Weapon Industries, or IWI as we like to call them here. Makers of fine zipper pulls, by the way. I don't know if they actually make them or not. Probably not. But let's get to the patches.
They could. They do injection molding.
They could. Okay, because I still have a buttload of these things. You're still going to get the 2024 NRA Dallas patch, courtesy of Palmetto State Armory. And it's a cool-looking patch. Don't get me wrong. Now, this is from SHOT Show 2025. This is the Armacite patch.
Ooh,
That's a pretty
Nice.
cool looking thing.
I don't have one of those.
Don't have one of those. We have this cool patch from Savior Equipment.
Pretty cool.
PSA had a SHOT Show patch this year.
This from PSA, the Palmetto State Armory patch. Excuse me. Somebody say Ghost Tactical. Yes, Ghost Tactical is out there. Hello, Ghost. Baron FBG is also out there. Wow, 34 people out there. Last patch we got is from GOA, the Second Amendment Hunters patch. Very cool.
Well, why are they hunting the Second Amendment?
And they're hunting people who stand in the way of the Second Amendment, more than likely. But the good folks at the European American Armory, otherwise known as EAA, were kind enough to provide us with some coasters for you. A whole set of them, not just one. There's like 5 in there or something like that. So you're going to get those also. And you're going to get, because we talked about them, everybody wants to know about this. And you're not only going to get 1, 2, or 3, you're going to get 4 IWI zipper pulls. That's how much I care for my viewers on Foul Territory. And then, last but not least, the official Gizzard Gary pin. And yes, it appears a little bit fuzzy because it has a blue protective coating that you peel off when you get it that keeps it from getting scratched. So it's a pretty cool pin. If you like pins, you could pin it on your jacket. You could pin it on your hat. You could pin it on your cat, but your cat's not going to like you once you do that. So maybe you shouldn't do that. But all right, so all that and the cleaner and lubricant combo kit, courtesy of Aegis Gun Care, for the winner of this drawing. So let's go ahead and get on with the drawing. So I am going to put on the screen the StreamYard giveaway tool. There it is right there. Sam of Anarchy says, hey, Gary, just wondering what brand is your mini safe on top of your larger safe behind you? That is a Sentry safe. Okay, so we have 32 people entered in the giveaway. Let's see. I'm showing live viewers, 29 on YouTube, 5 on X, and none currently on Facebook. So I don't know that we're going to get a whole lot more. So,
Do it
Lou,
now.
since you were the first one in, I'm going to wait for you to give me the call to draw.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right. So good luck, everybody. And tonight's winner is Blind Guy Photography. Oh, my God.
On Facebook. Awesome.
From Facebook. How about that?
Congratulations.
Is he
Blind
here? He's got to be
Photo-
present to win, though.
So out in the side chat, I'll say
Blind Guy Photography, are you here?
I don't even know if he's on the panel right now.
Oh, I see his icon there.
Yeah, but he ain't saying nothing. He's been muted for how long?
He's blind and mute.
Yeah. Oh, there
I
he
had to
is.
go to Facebook.
Oh,
I'm not going to cheat and be like, oh, yeah, I'm on the panel.
a guy that comments says, that's not fair. He can't see that he won. Wow. Weston says, nice. Can the blind guy even hear the show? That's not how that works, Weston. He can still hear.
If you ask my kids, they probably agree with that. They're like, are you deaf too? I'm like, no, piss off. You just need to speak up and speak to me.
Yeah. When you talk to him, speak really loud and slow.
Oh, my God. I still remember, like, when I first lost my vision, we're at Chinese place up in Erie, and the waitress was like, "What would you like to drink?" And I was like, "Tea, please." And then later on, she comes back and she's like, "Are you all done?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thank you." And at the time, I was still with my children's mother. She's like getting really pissed off. I think it's hilarious. Like I'm dying, and she's getting. I was like, "Why are you getting mad?" I was like, "This is friggin' terrific." Like somehow me being blind is like meaning we got to speak super loud. Like this is fucking funny as hell.
So the gun snob is out there. He says he's just dumb, not deaf. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
A guy that comments says he has situational hearing too when you turn down the music to see the address better. Okay.
I'm guilty of that.
Oh, when I drove truck, friggin' all the time.
My kids rag on me all the time.
My wife is good for
Like,
doing
turn
that.
it down the radio.
You got to focus.
Oh, if I'm driving, using my turn by turn and stuff, and I'm getting close to the destination, yeah, I'll turn the music way down. I don't know why, but you just concentrate better, I think. So Snob says, I wish my mother-in-law was mute. Wow.
No,
Jacob says, who is blind guy?
Amy has literally told me when I told her, why are you turning the radio down? Oh, I got to be able to see.
So blind guy is basically this guy.
Yep.
In disguise. It's his alter ego.
It is.
Yes, Guns and Barbecue is a semi-professional photographer. And by the way, a very good one. That's not a joke. I've seen his work. He is very good. So, yes, he is a photographer.
That's like Mozart, and he was deaf and he could compose music.
Wasn't that Beethoven?
That was Beethoven.
Yeah, it was Beethoven.
I thought it was Tim Horton.
No, he's the coffee.
I thought you heard of who.
That's a coffee place, yeah.
It was Chopin.
Well, congratulations, Guns and Barbecue. You are officially the Wiener Aegis Cleaner. And unless you've moved recently, I have your address.
Awesome. Cannot wait to clean tiny parts with this lube.
Well, yeah. Justin says he takes awesome photographs. Yes, he does. Snob says, same difference, Moo. They all look alike. Wow.
Right?
Mr. Bob says Mozart is easier to spell. The guy that comments says, does he do OnlyFans? Barbecue? I don't know.
Oh, you wouldn't want to see that.
Well, wait till you get
You'd
your
have to pay to find out.
lube.
He does only Braille fans. Yeah.
I say a couple more wins, and everybody'd be like, "You know how Diddy had that baby oil? Now Barbie has all the Aegis oil."
So
Very slippery.
I do believe we have a short video to watch here because we have this going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for you to send your Gorn to Gizzard or Gorn at gizzardgary.com. It's time for Show Us Your Gun.
He makes that mistake all the time. Also, I'd love to know how all those people jump on a panel and then leave.
I'm just disappointed that he always gets it wrong. Like,
he's had enough times to practice it, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Gun Snob says it's not worth the $5 a month I pay. Well, you're not paying the upper tier, see.
Slacker.
Hold on just a minute.
That's like $35 less than a lap dance.
Let's see. Gerald says that's a whole different show. Yeah. This wow, look how young Gizzard looked. Yeah, I was young once. I think when I started doing this Gizzard Gary stuff, I was 57. Wow. Where'd the time go? Where'd the time go? Y'all knew me as a kid, and now here I am, Grandpa. Oh, well, it happens. So, let's see if we got any what you call Gorn out there. So if you have Gorn or any pictures you'd like to send for us to put on the screen, send it to Gorn, Gorn, at gizzardgary.com. And of course, please include your channel name in the email so I'll know who sent it and I won't have to read your email address out loud. Gunsnob says, you've been doing this for 30 years? Bite me. That's how you know you're real friends, when they're out there giving you hell. So it's all right though. So this first one here is from 2 Live Moo. Let's go ahead and take a look, because he sent this before the show. What have we got here, Moo?
Smith & Wesson M&P 340 and 357 Magnum. Got a little Olight. Or which one is that?
That's the Arkfeld UV.
Arkfeld, that's right. It's got the UV and the regular light. It's pretty cool. And the Chevalier Civivi.
Chevalier, but whatever.
There you go. And both of those I got for nothing from Gizzard's show. And I got some stripper clip. No, speed strips.
Speed strips, yeah. Not stripper clips.
And those are Spear Gold Dots in those right there. So, and a Gelco outside the waistband holster.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was my loadout today when I was trying to go to my dad's, but I got busy with work, so I had to.
So, do you carry that Arkfeld with you a lot, or?
I actually do. Yeah,
and they've got good battery life, that's for sure, and the shape allows it to fit into a pocket fairly easily, which is nice.
It certainly does. And that's
you
why
just don't want to scratch up. You just don't want to scratch it up, with that pretty orange color on there. I can't believe I gave you my orange stuff. I only do that to my very best friends. So.
Yeah, no, I was ready to go out the door, and then I got busy with work, and now my son and I are heading up tomorrow morning to my dad's cabin, where my mom passed away 7 years ago this weekend. So we're going to go hang out with my dad and have some laughs and some food and just kind of hang out.
So Captain Codebook said, too cold to send you a pic of the only thing I'm packing now, micro compact at the moment. A guy that comments wants to know, what kind of vape is that? That is a Raz. Couldn't tell you what flavor it is, but black cherry peach, and it's about empty. So
Snob.
Look at the poor carrying an Olight.
But it's orange.
He should be carrying that. He should be carrying that Phoenix that I did a review on.
Oh, dude. That thing throws
lightsaber
light. You could probably light up the moon.
Darth Vader to carry that thing, man. If you haven't checked out my video, check out my video on that. It's outstanding. Got Chad Kelly out there. Says, good evening, folks. I'm just getting home. Going to be here a moment, then off for dinner. Very long day. LOL. 2A for USA says, does my Yugo underfolder in my profile pic count? Maybe. So we've got another one to put on the screen here. This is from Jacob S. And this one says Ruger Mini 14, newest addition to the collection. Look at that.
Oh yeah, he was talking about that. Last week or something?
I will say I'm just a little bit jealous.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, he was talking about it on Wednesday and then on my show on Sunday.
Look at that. Very nice. Congratulations. All right. I saw this earlier in the week, but it's funny. This is from Justin Grimm. It's a meme, but it's not too spicy, and it's very appropriate. See what you think. This Valentine's Day, get her something expensive.
Yeah, not the extent of it, man. God.
He did not go to Jared.
No.
He went to Safeway, bro. That's how you show you care.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the day when we used to throw those things on Halloween? You wouldn't do that now.
Is that Sarge?
Did you notice that only has 10 eggs in it? What the heck is this? That ain't even a dozen.
Somebody
Are they shorting egg cartons now? Wow.
Somebody shoplifted the other two.
No, that container was meant to hold 10.
Yeah, that's odd. Never seen one like that before.
Captain Codebook says, I had a Chinese knockoff light from Amazon in my pocket, and it turned on, melted the flap on my pants from LA police gear. Damn.
Dang, man.
That ain't good at all. Oh, wow. That sounds painful. Stop everything else. So that's it for mail Gorn, but we do have some text Gorn here, so
you got to read it to us?
It's pictures that were sent to me via text.
I know.
This is from Snob. I don't know the context here, so don't ask a whole lot of questions, but oh, that's from SHOT Show. Probably. Oh, no, that's not from SHOT Show. Where is that from?
Like a Gumby meets PMag.
Chocolate bar.
It's pretty cool.
It looks like Mr. Hanky wearing body armor.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
Oh, he needs to be carrying the Ken Onion poop knife. The Civivi wrinkle. Or no, Civivi?
He says
Snob says it's from the Magpul booth at SHOT. Okay. I'm not used to looking up at the ceiling like that. Okay.
Mr. Hanky.
They need a blue one to go with Mr. Hanky. Then they can have Tally and Mr. Hanky.
So we've got more Gorn here from Snob. Now I got to give you a little bit of context on this. I think Snob got in first, and then Sarge, and then I got in, and we were waiting a few hours for Obi's plane to get in. So when we picked him up at the airport, we made something special so he would feel important when we went to pick him up. So Sarge made up this little sign here that we held up to the window of the car when we picked him up at the airport. Isn't that cute? No reaction whatsoever, huh?
Man, the likeness of Obi is incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
He nailed that.
When we packed up to go home, Obi actually cut out that picture and took home with him. Didn't take the whole sign, but he did take the picture.
I like the way you took the time to shade in, you know.
They did all this, I believe, when I was taking a nap or something. I'm not sure. And I got the marker sent home with me. So nobody else wanted to take them home. So somehow they appeared in my backpack. Okay, so we got this from Obi. He's out there listening. So
Slacker.
this is something he saw at the airport when he was waiting to leave, which may or may not cause him to be delayed a little bit in getting out of the airport. But guess what he saw?
A helicopter?
The Bears making it to the playoffs?
One.
Air Force One.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got delayed just a little bit because Air Force One was on the runway. And they held everything for a couple hours. So you don't see that every day.
Nope.
Let's see. Snub says, I spent a good $5 to make this sign, and Sarge spent 30 minutes. Wow. Weston says he needs to make that picture into a patch. Yeah, he does. That would be really cool. Okay, so I do believe we've had at least a couple emails come in. So, and this email's got several pictures. So these are from Boomstick.
Boom goes the dynamite. Ooh, nice.
Stealth cam. Look at that.
I like
Now,
Kristen's blind there.
There are several here, so we'll go through them. One, two, three, four, five, I believe, in that picture. Just too bad they can't build guns right into these cameras. So when one gets, centered, it could just go off automatically. I suppose that would be both inhumane and illegal as hell. So
Yeah, probably.
There's a shooter.
Yeah, it's a keeper for sure.
Perfect alignment too.
Yes. Okay, next picture. That's not a deer.
No, that would be a coyote, it looks like.
He'd have a couple holes in him. If that was
Uh-huh.
That's just a cute German Shepherd. Stop overreacting.
Shoot the doggy. Right. Shoot the doggy.
Pin him to the ground.
Pet his belly.
Yeah. Pet his belly after he's gone, maybe. Okay, then we got this one. A little younger one there.
Justin said, damn it, Boom making me hungry.
See, and now after you get that cute German Shepherd and pet his belly and make him your best friend, you kill that deer and give him the antlers to chew on. He will love you forever.
Now, this is the last picture of the bunch. Okay. Boom.
Yep.
Wow.
Cool pictures. All right, so now we have this from Mr. Bob Dabalina. He's got a question. All right. So here's the picture. And he says, well, it's not a question. It's just, says, I got a new optic for my pistol so I can shoot challenges like Fuku YT. Yeah. You don't have to worry about lining up those lame sights. You've actually got something you can use.
Looks legit.
And it's not going to affect the weight of the gun whatsoever. I'm sure it's
that's pocket carry for sure.
Yeah. You got big pockets. You got cargo pants, you're good.
Jacob's asking if any of us have ever taken a coyote. Many.
No, I have not.
Personally, no, but my hunting buddies have.
I'm going to say, never had one dumb enough to cross my path.
Okay, this is from Boomstick, and it's aiming at one of our panelists here. He says, "This is Hillbilly's new ride." So, Hillbilly, I hope you're ready for this.
Oh,
What in the?
That's hilarious.
Does that have 3 on the tree?
That thing stump broke, man.
Yeah, I think they got the wrong idea. You can't,
3 on
That's
the
hard
tree,
on a car.
That's getting a little too environmental with your engine.
That's going to require a lot of work to get that running.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
2A for USA says it's a tree 8.
Could very well be. Okay, we got some more. We got some more stuff out there in the text now. So, whoop, 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 whoop. We got to start this over. It's a video here, so hold on. Okay, I have to.
Tree hugger.
Hold on. Hold on just a doggone minute here. Okay, this is from Snob. And this is a picture of a rotating sushi bar. Actually, it's a video.
Give me that. 4 seconds.
Yeah, basically it was $3 for every plate that you took off the conveyor. And it was delicious. Then if you wanted to order anything special, you had a touchscreen down here. You could do that too. So
can you just hold your arm in there and let it all those plates fall in front of you?
Well, there are people on the other side too, so you couldn't take all the food. But you had the sign telling you what everything was, which is helpful. That was pretty cool. That was a fun night. The Snob didn't want to eat there to start with, but he ended up enjoying it too. So.
He's a converter?
He is converted. All right, so here's another video of the same thing. Give you a little bit better look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yum, yum, yum.
Brings back memories. Yeah, we ate like pigs that night. We sure did. Now this one, this is a fun story here. You'll like this. I think Moo was talking about this picture earlier, as a matter of fact. So this is part of the gang in Vegas giving you their gang signs and stuff like that. So
Sarge giving thumbs up, everyone else giving the finger.
I'm actually back here. You can kind of see my glasses.
Are you giving the finger?
Well, I did later, but I think they'd already snapped this picture by then. This is Ghost here, and then you'll see Clover is back behind. We had 4 people in the back seat of this vehicle, crunched in there like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I can believe it. I can see it.
Then Chase was up front here. This was in an Uber.
Did Chase pay for the Uber? Is that why he's in the front seat?
I don't believe so.
Man.
Well, it wasn't the first Uber we took that night. So
Good thing you guys didn't get one of those Ubers that are lowered.
okay, so we got one more here from Snob. Okay.
That's a pimp gun.
Did you hear what he said?
Nope.
Not really.
Check out this new monkey fucking a football gun from EAA.
Oh, Oh yeah, that was his second or first one, whatever it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn football.
I guess Chase found that rather funny. So
yeah, that was pretty funny.
all right, so we did have some more Gorn come in the mail. This is from Hillbilly. And looks like we have a Smith & Wesson 642, if I'm not mistaken.
No Hillary hole.
Yeah, 642 38 special plus P. That's Ames' new gun. So
it's got the big rubber overgrips on it.
I
That's
was
the
just
only way
gonna
I'd
say
have it.
those are so comfortable, but in my opinion, they're ugly as shit.
yeah.
Well,
But
I was between that and the Ruger LCR, which I ended up buying. But
What?
the 642 I had to pick from still had the Hillary hole on it, and I never could find one without, so I ended up buying the Ruger.
Yeah, and she wanted to try the Crimson Trace laser grip, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's a cool picture. All right.
Didn't mean to call your baby ugly.
Hey, that's fine with me.
I think in a matter of self-defense, that looks don't count, so
That's right.
they don't get any points. So
It's like in golf.
You betcha.
It's about numbers, not pictures.
Okay, so let's see. Catch up with the chat a little bit. Chad Kelly is leaving. Time to get to dinner. Got done around the house. Y'all have a great weekend.
see you,
All
Chad.
right, you too.
Chad always eats really late.
G-Web said there were 4 more seats. They just chose to ride like that. That may or may not be true.
That's funny.
Okay, what else? A guy that comments says High Point is better than nothing. Yeah, it certainly is.
Mm-hmm.
For reals. A guy that comments says plus P plus is a must.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well that would
Depending
work.
on the gun.
Yeah, I don't know how
some
well. I don't know how plus P plus would work in a aluminum frame 642, but yeah. Steel frame maybe, not aluminum.
That's true.
Hey, run what you brung, man.
Up, we got more Gorn. We got more Gorn, folks. Okay, this is from Denny. Let's take a look at this. I'm glad somebody sent something relevant. So this is Pug Trick Mahomes and Candy Reed.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback.
Yeah, I ran into a guy out at SHOT Show that had a Detroit Lions cap on. He seemed kind of sad. I don't know why.
She asked him if he knew Moo.
Yeah, we had a good season, man. We were pretty proud of that, though. That's all right.
Yeah.
And I ran into people with Commanders hats, Eagles hats, and then I ran into a few Chiefs fans, but I wore that Chiefs hat every day, all day. And it was about 50-50 on the haters versus the people, saying go Chiefs and stuff like that. And when I was going through Vegas airport, I ran into a lot of Chiefs fans, so that was fun. I also stopped and took a picture. I think I sent it to Moo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably get.
I don't think I sent it to anybody else.
I would probably get the same response if I wore a Steelers hat to Vegas.
So let's look at this picture I took at the Vegas airport on my way home. This was in front of the Raiders team store in Harry Reid International Airport. And I basically took a picture.
Wait.
I sent it to Moo and I said, fuck the Raiders.
I was going to say, where's your comment?
Fuck the Raiders.
Why so serious?
Let me walk right by that bitch.
Yeah, that was fun.
Sorry if there's any Raiders fan. Well, I'm not really.
Nah.
But had to do that.
If you're a Raiders fan, chime in the side chat right now.
I had never walked by. I had never walked by a Raiders team store before. So
I'm just going to stereotype all Raiders fans right now. If you're a Raiders fan, you're probably a convict.
Well, I had a guy from Vegas I was talking to. He saw my Chiefs hat, and he says, "Yeah," he says, "I live in Las Vegas." He said, "There's no Raiders fans in Las Vegas." He said, "You see Allegiant Stadium with a big crowd." He said, "Better than half of them were fans from the other team that just happened to be in Vegas over the weekend." He said, "We don't have Raiders fans."
Yeah, and that's the Chargers, San Diego Chargers. The fans are always awesome.
Los
For them
Angeles
to
Chargers.
move them out of there is that's terrible.
So Denny says the Raiders could be relevant again with Pete as coach, but they better find a quarterback. I don't know. They don't have much of a home team advantage when they play at home when half the crowd's cheering for their opponent. About like the Cowboys playing in Dallas when half the people there are visiting.
Yeah. The Steelers played the Raiders in Vegas this year, and it looked like a Steelers home game, literally. You saw was terrible towels in the stands and stuff.
That's what it was like when the Steelers in Indianapolis this year. I mean, it's ridiculous when you watch a lot of games against the Steelers, and it's not like because I'm a Steelers fan. It's just thing like if you watch games against the Steelers and just listen to the crowd's reactions, it's very 50-50 thing. I don't know if it's a traveling fan base, like they like to say, as much as it is just spread out across the country. But that's got to be really tough on teams.
Oh, yeah.
But the Indianapolis game this year, like, I was confused at first because I turned it on in the middle of the game, and, like, I think there was an interception by the Steelers, and the crowd goes nuts. And I was like, what the frick? And I had to double check. I was like, yeah, they're playing in Indy. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
Well, I don't know if excuse me, if anybody caught the post-game interview with the Bills coach, Sean McDermott. McDermott. All right. Anyway, he was saying, he goes, people don't understand how Arrowhead sounds until you're there. He goes, you couldn't hear anything. He goes, it's a whole different animal than anywhere else you'll play.
No, Seattle has the decibel record for any sporting events at 142 decibels. Which is
closed building, right?
No, it's not. Let's say Seattle is an open stadium.
Oh, okay.
It's just the way it was designed.
Okay,
a lot of places are getting really smart about that.
On September the 29th, 2014, during a game against the New England Patriots, Arrowhead Stadium reached an astonishing 142.2 decibels.
Oh, so did they actually beat it then?
Yes.
Oh.
Seahawks are second. Lumen Field, Seattle Seahawks is second. Third is the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, believe it or not. Fourth loudest is State Farm Stadium in Arizona. in Lambeau Field, Green Bay. Number 6 is Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Number 7 is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minnesota.
What does it give the decibel for Lambeau?
Let me look. Summit does.
Just out of curiosity, because I mean, that's one of the original stadiums left in the nation.
Oh yeah.
It just says they breached 100. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha. Because I mean, a lot of the stadiums being built now, they are actually building the stadiums to be loud. That way, it messes with the opposing team. So for Lambeau to still be ranked that high, that's awesome. Like, imagine what Green Bay fans could do if they had a new stadium built that was designed to do something like that. That'd be nuts.
Well, so number 8 on the list is Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 9, AT&T Stadium, Dallas Cowboys. Number 10, Gillette Stadium, New England Patriots. Wow.
Now, they said the Steelers have the number 8 loudest stadium in the league.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it seemed like Three Rivers got louder.
Yeah.
Well, it seated more people too. So
yeah, I've been to Indianapolis, the stadium, Denver. Dang it, another one. Anyway, St. Louis when the Rams were there, and Kansas City, and all the games are fun, but I tell everybody it's like Arrowhead's an experience that you just can't explain. From the time you're walking in, and people's taking their hands and hitting on the side of the rails, boom, 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 boom. I mean, like it's just the whole thing is an experience that you'll never feel at any other stadium.
Yeah.
And it just, you can't explain it.
Well, with Three Rivers, the field was convertible into a baseball field, right? So when you started stomping in those stands, or you're stomping your feet with different songs that came on the PA system and stuff, the whole stadium was shaking and rattling.
Well, a third of those seats were movable, weren't they?
No, they collapsed backwards into the wall. Like a lot of the outfield wall, if you notice,
but they were portable bleachers, so
they pulled out from the wall.
Yeah,
so they're going to make more noise for sure.
Well, no, they were built as part of the wall. They just slid out and back in. They could rearrange the seating in that stadium in many different ways just by pushing bleachers back into the walls.
That definition of portable or
yeah, but because they're not just built in to a cement slab, they're portable. That what Gary's saying is because they are portable like that it makes it where they could reverberate more.
Yeah, there's
we always call it collapsible, so they're collapsible seating is what they used to refer to it as.
So real quick, one more piece of Gorn. This was sent to us by Justin Grimm. It says, my church gave prepackaged communion, Jesus Lunchables for the sinner on the go. That looks real. Wow.
Yeah, cracker in your wine?
Yeah.
Sinner.
That's for the Saturday nighters, right?
Yeah. That's definitely. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's about 7 minutes still. Pardon?
Oh, you said queso. I was hungry.
Queso, yeah. Because this is a cheesy show after all. So with that, I want to go through the panel. It's time for our final segment. We're going to call it What Did You Learn? Each week at the end of the show, we ask each of our panelists to tell us what they learned in tonight's episode and then give them a chance to plug their channels or whatever else they want to plug. And we'll start with 2 Live Moo. What did you learn?
I learned they could fit 4 plus-size models in the back seat of an Uber.
Mm-hmm. And what have you got coming up? Anything?
Nope. Just heading up to see my dad this weekend, taking my son up, hanging out with my dad up at the cabin.
All right. Well, you guys have fun. Say hi to Dad for me, and we'll see you.
Right now?
See you when you get back. Thanks for being here.
All right.
Hillbilly, what did you learn this evening?
Oh man, I learned there's a lot of cool stuff at SHOT Show, definitely. And
Oh yeah.
learned that you got an awesome side chat out there.
Oh yeah. Had some good chat out there. So, what have you got coming up? I think you got some stuff coming up, right?
Yeah, tomorrow night, Saturday at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern, we got Guns, Beer, and Therapy. So if you ain't doing that, swing by and say howdy. And we'll just try to have a little fun there. Then I got some videos coming out this week as usual. I think that's about it. Appreciate you having me, buddy.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for being here. George has got a good head on his shoulders. He's got the hashtag for the next show. There you go.
Hey, maybe that's a new technique.
That's the way to do it. All right. So thanks for being here, Hillbilly. Let's go down to Rich White. What did you learn?
I learned that if the law enforcement gig wouldn't have worked out for him, Sarge could have been a graphics designer.
Absolutely.
Well,
So what have you got coming up this weekend? You're
Nothing.
going to Great American, right?
Yeah. We leave
Well,
here
you won't
Monday.
be doing a show.
No. Got to get ready for the trip tomorrow and Sunday, recuperate a little bit from moving shit.
What is those people doing shows and thinking they can't do their live show because they've got other things to do? What is with that? I don't understand. I don't understand people taking time off.
Look,
Yeah,
who's
look
talking.
Live show. The people are relying on them to be there just so they can go traipse around and look at stuff.
Must I
Sounds
remind
like
you of
bullshit.
2 weeks ago?
All right. So you gonna get us some good content there at Great American?
I hope so.
All right. Well, you have fun there. You see the boys at Wees Vivi. Tell them hi for me. I think I warned them that you might be coming by. So I think Kyle said he'd only be there the first couple days.
Yeah, you told me that.
So, but Seth will be there. So, yeah. Alrighty. Well, have fun, and thanks for being here.
Yep.
And last but not least, let's go to Guns and Barbecue. What did you learn?
I learned that I am deaf.
What?
Oh my God.
Can you play pinball, buddy?
I'm not quite dumb yet, but
There
once
has
I
to be
am
a
dumb,
quiz.
I'm going to play a mean pinball.
Man.
How do you think he does it? I don't know.
I don't know. What
I
makes
think he
him
did.
so good?
It might have been what same way Beethoven played the piano. It just feels the vibration.
Not bothered by any buzzards and bells?
that was Mozart. Come on, man.
No lights are flashing. Plays by sense of smell.
That's it. He smells the oil on the ball.
That's it.
Right?
So, what have you got coming up, sir?
Whole lot of wrestling stuff. Like, oh my God, I am not looking forward to the next 2 months. It is jam packed. Bunch of photography crap that I've got to get going. If I never throw this out there, so if you want to look at my photography crap, you can go to blindguyphoto.com and take a look there. There's also links to my social medias, like the Blind Guy Photography that went on Facebook tonight. And then you can go over there and comment and be like, Guns and Barbecue, you suck, for winning Gizzard Gary's giveaway. And people that actually look at my photography on Facebook will be like, what the fuck is that? So yeah, anyways, that's what I got going on. Thanks for being there, Gary.
Yeah, you bet. And I put your link out there for everybody to check out Blind Guy Photography. If you do appreciate good photography, please do check it out.
Yeah, don't let the name fool you. Great pictures.
Oh, great pictures. All right. So thanks everybody. So that brings us to the end of this show. It's good to be back, everybody. Glad to be back in charge of this mess. we'll do it again next week. Foul Territory 297 next Friday at 9 p.m. Central. Also, for you channel members, the members only chat Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Central, where we always give away one of the knives that I've reviewed. So if you're a channel member, that's something you can take part in. And I've given away lots of knives. I got lots more to give away. So, yeah.
Any preview on what the next knife might be?
No, I usually don't even decide until maybe a day or two before the show.
I'd be looking at them like, oh man,
It's a crooked river. Don't worry, it's a crooked river.
Yeah, it's not going to be a crooked river. I'm sorry. All right. So anyway, don't forget Hillbilly tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central Time, and then DM Foss Sunday morning.
Yeah.
At 1 o'clock a.m. Central Time. You figure out the time for your time zone. There's too many of them for me to keep track of there. But, if you stay up late Saturday night, Sunday morning, it's always fun. DM Foss's chat, he's always sometimes got a bracket going on. Hillbilly's always got fun stuff going on his show. Trick questions and stuff like that. And Ames quiz she does at the beginning. It's a good time. Probably better than this show. And he gives away knives too. So, heck yeah. So, anyway, thanks to everybody for being here. Whether you watched on YouTube, Facebook, or X.com, I appreciate you. Even if you watch a replay, thanks for doing that too. And thanks to everybody out there in the chat. You've been great today. Lots of banter out there. Lots of good questions and comments. Thanks to everybody on the panel and everybody who submitted Gorn. I think we had a pretty decent show tonight. It started out slow, but it picked up speed. So
yeah,
George,
really fun, man. Welcome
George
back.
Cortez says he got a knife from G-Webs. Well, there you go. Knives flying around everywhere out there, man. Snatch one up if you can.
I got
sure.
2 knives from G-Webs.
Heck yeah. So anyway.
Weird flex.
Anyway, we will be back next week. I want to remind everybody that if anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, always remember to give them the bird. That's what I say. Words to live by. So anyway, this is Gizzard Gary on behalf of my panel. I bid you all a good evening. Have a safe and pleasant weekend. And I'm going to give my panelists one last chance to say goodbye before I roll those end credits. So, panel, go.
Bye-bye.
Go yourself.
Have a good weekend.
All right. Good night, everybody.